First of all, welcome to FC Fredericia. It must be a relief finally to get your permit and can start working.
Yes, it was a process, but I'm excited to finally be here and be able to work and be out on the field.
So, can you take us back to the beginning? People don't know you. Can you tell us something about yourself, where you're from?
Sure. So I am from America, hence my accent. I'm from Kansas, right in the middle of the United States, from a city called Kansas City. So it's not the biggest city in America, but it's in the Midwest, and it's where I was born and raised.
Can you tell us why you play soccer? I mean, usually it's ice hockey or basket or baseball. Why soccer?
It was just something that was kind of in my family. I grew up in a family that played soccer, football, as you guys call it, and that's something that I started playing from age 5. My dad, he was a big soccer player, as well as a few of I think all of my siblings. I have 3 other siblings. They've all played soccer at some point. My dad played a little professional soccer in his, way back, so it's kind of been in my family and in my blood, so that's why I continue to play.
And then our two coaches, Morten and Jonas, they went to America and they met you. How was that?
It was a great experience. I'm very fortunate that I was able to meet them in Atlanta, Georgia. It was a combine there, and I showed up and I played, and luckily I caught their eye and was able to come here and on a trial. So it was a very good experience, and I'm glad that the experience got to be extended and come here.
And what did they tell you? Did they say, "Hey, come back with us to Denmark"?
It was I talked to Morton at the end, and he just asked about who I was and my kind of my soccer background, and then after that it was shortly after that my agent, he said that they'd want you to be there in 10 or 12 days, which was a big shock. I got to go back and tell my family and everything, and but I was excited and I was ready for it, so it was cool.
And since you got to Denmark, there's been a lot of not problems, but you couldn't get your apartment before you got your work permit and your CPR number, and actually you have been living with Christian E's parents. How has it been since you came to Denmark?
So Christian E's parents have just made it unbelievable. They've helped me so much, and you never really know what it's like when you move countries and to live. This is my first time in Europe, let alone living in Europe. So I don't know if the process is fast or slow. I think actually looking at it, it's been pretty fast, and the support here at FC Fredericia has been amazing, and they've helped me just moving forward. So it's been great.
And then you had your first game last weekend against Vendsyssel. We lost 2-1, but how did you see the game? How did you see the level compared to college football?
It's definitely it's definitely a different game than what I've been used to this last 5 years at college and university, and it's a better level because of this professional, the quality of players, and it's taking time to get used to, but I think we played well, and unfortunately we lost. But for the first game, I'm glad that the first game is kind of over, so now we can get ready for the season, and it was a great experience. It was a dream come true to be out on that field, and so yeah.
And as a striker, people expect you to score goals. How do you live with that kind of pressure?
I gotta just wake up each day and not change. Gotta attack each day. Hopefully the goals come, and I want to do my best for FC Fredericia, and I score a lot of goals. So I just gotta wake up each day ready to score.
And tomorrow we're going to play against HB. You have never seen them play. You have never played against them. Do you know anything about them?
No, each team that I'll play will be something new, just since obviously I haven't been here before, but through the film and stuff, I'm getting used to it, and I heard they have a very solid team, so it's going to be very competitive, but I think hopefully score some goals and we can get the win.
The final question: how many goals are you going to score against Køge?
We'll just start with one. That I'd love to get at least one, and hopefully more.
Thank you.